I think it's been good. I think over the last 2 days, yesterday and today, President Trump and Prime Minister Modi have interacted several times. So in the first time when they met after 15 months, they met yesterday, they had a very firm handshake. Prime Minister Modi looked President Trump straight in the eye and they had a few minutes of discussion. Then today, during the lunch in Evian, hosted by President Macron, President Trump publicly praised our Prime Minister and said that he is a cool, calm and killer leader, So he was, saying that I am not like that. President Trump says, I am not like that. Obviously, those are words of praise that he has given for Prime Minister Modi. That is good. And after that, the bilateral meeting has now taken place, about half an hour meeting or 40 minutes meeting. And again, the meeting has gone very well. Our Prime Minister praised President Trump for the efforts that he has made to end the West Asia crisis, and he has said that this crisis really affects all the nations, and together with the nations, it affects all the commercial vessels, and it affects the seafarers who are in the commercial vessel. And he spoke directly about the 3 Indians who had died, and it was a great tragedy, and everybody in India is very angry because of that. And he mentioned it directly to President Trump, and it's a good thing that our Prime Minister was able to convey the feelings of all the people, the feelings of anger that these people have lost their lives quite unnecessarily, just because of the war in West Asia. So that is a very good thing that our Prime Minister has done. And then President Trump has spoken about investments by India in America. He's spoken about trade. And we know that there is a good hope that the trade deal may be concluded because the American trade representative, Veena Sikri, is coming to India very soon. And so maybe the first tranche will be concluded. That's a very good sign. President Trump also spoke about his own visit to India, and he spoke about his last visit when there was a record-breaking public meeting in Ahmedabad at the cricket stadium. And I don't think President Trump had ever seen such a meeting like that with so many people, and he said that maybe this time that record will have to be broken, So obviously maybe it's a good sign. He's showing that he's ready to come to India, so maybe he will come to India very soon, and the Quad Summit could well be held in India in that case. I think taking all these factors into account, I think it has been a very good exchange of views between President Trump and Prime Minister Modi, and I hope that this will now lead to the trade deal. It will lead to the President Trump's visit to India and a kind of a reset, because the last meeting took place 16 months ago in February 25, and after that there's so many things that happened. The tariffs issue started, Operation Sindoor took place, and after Operation Sindoor there was a lot of unfortunate exchanges which were not very good. And then this whole question of Pakistan trying to gain this so-called special relationship with Field Marshal Asim Munir, but that I think was very much linked to the fact that President Trump seems to have already made up his mind about doing this attack on Iran. He was already working with Prime Minister Netanyahu on doing this attack on Iran, and for that they just need Pakistan. That's it. American jets are stationed there. They say Iranian jets are also stationed there. So, that's a different matter altogether. I think that we should leave Pakistan out of the India-America bilateral relationship. And if we leave that out, I think it has gone very well. And it will be a good sign for the further development of and strengthening of India-America relationship.